What's up, everybody? It is Chad. It is Thursday afternoon, and I'm sitting in the Casa de Alex right now. We also use it as our sound studio. We have a cool thumbs up statue, a really neat Clemson orange lamp, and I have a cold Coca-Cola that I'm enjoying right now because it's kind of rainy today and dreary. And so I know you guys are ready to be done for the week because you got school tomorrow and then you got a weekend. But just wanting to come at you a little bit and encourage you today. I know in the last few weeks we've been talking about identity and how, first of all, we knew that we were broken and we knew that there needed to be restoration, and Jesus came in and He did that. But then we have this identity that God gives us, and He tells us who we are. And we can go to His Word and we can see what it says. But I think for a lot of us, it's very hard for us to believe that. It's kind of hard to accept what He says about us because we know who we are and we know what we've done in the last few weeks. We know what we did today maybe. And we wonder, God, will I ever be good enough to be considered your child? Or I don't know how you can consider me a saint. But He says that's who we are. It doesn't have anything to do with us. It doesn't have anything to do with our abilities or our works or what we're good at or what we're bad at. It has everything to do with the sacrifice that was made by Jesus. So it's already been paid for us. There's already been made a way for us. So all we have to do is just walk in light of that and accept that. And so I was looking in the Bible this week, and Ephesians 4 just really spoke to me because I think for a long time I've really struggled with what my identity is. And I asked y'all the question this past week, if someone were to ask you, who are you? How would you answer that question? And I think for each of us, it would probably have to do with what our interests are or something like that. I would probably say that I'm a very legit singer, or maybe a bongo player. I'm really good at that, but I don't know. I think after this past week, looking at God's Word, it really just struck me that I have been answering that question wrong for 34 years. I just revealed my age, I can't believe that. But anyway, I have answered that question wrong for so long because I've always had it be about who I am and what I've done that made me who I am. But it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with what God does. So as you're sitting there this week and you're thinking about your identity, and it's so easy to be a saint at church. It's so easy to say, yeah, on Sunday night at youth, I'm a royal priesthood. I can put that sticker on my shirt and feel totally comfortable with that. But you know what? At school or at home, it's so difficult for me to even realize that. But God's Word makes it very clear to us. And in Ephesians 4, we're going to look at 14 through 16. It says, as a result, we are no longer to be children, tossed here and there by waves and carried about by every wind of doctrine, by the trickery of men, by craftiness and deceitful scheming. But speaking the truth in love, we are to grow up in all aspects into Him who is the head, even Christ, from whom the whole body, being fitted and held together by what every joint supplies, according to the proper working of each individual part, causes the growth of the body for the building up of itself in love. Paul is writing to the church at Ephesus here, and I think it's so cool that even in the very beginning, when the church was established, that everybody struggled with identity. Everybody struggled with who they were, because here you were, and Jesus had just left the earth. People had been walking with Him, but it was such a new concept for people. They couldn't get over their past. They couldn't get over who they were, and so people were constantly questioning what their identity was and who they were. And Paul just comes and says, look, I don't want you to be like children. I don't want you to be tossed here and there. I don't want you to be thrown about based on what other people say, based on the voices that you hear, based on the lies of the enemy, based on your past. Your identity has nothing to do with that. I want you to realize who you are. And so as he's sitting there and he's talking to these people, he's telling them, look, I want you to grow up into all aspects into Him who is the head, even Christ. So as you sit there this week and as you look forward to this weekend, you got one more day of school, I want you just to walk in your identity and knowing who you are. Don't be tossed about like children, but grow up firmly as the mature adults that you are, because you are a child of God and you're a saint and you're a royal priesthood and you're a chosen holy nation. And so I love you guys. I hope you are encouraged by this little video devotional. We're going to continue to do them each and every week. We're going to try to do at least one a week, but there may be more than that. And then as you look at the YouTube channel, hopefully we'll start getting some more things on there, like you see the announcements. You're going to see some past videos we've done, and then we'll be updating video devotionals every week. So appreciate you guys, and I hope you have an awesome rest of the week.